What's going on, Mr. Tackle Box? So today, it's time for a slam. We're fishing the fall transition, which can be a super tough bite, and hopefully we'll be able to put something together. I have been doing a little bit of fishing earlier today. The bite's been decent, to say the least. So we're gonna pop this box open. We're gonna see what baits we have to work with, and we're gonna run our way down lake and hopefully, you know, catch a few fish and knock this slam out. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Bite. Got some 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗹 ribbons, which is a 7-inch ribbon tail worm. Thumper tails, which is a paddle tail swim bait. We've got a 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 frog, topwater frog. 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗋1. This is a MTB exclusive. It's a 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗋 wake bait. We've got some TRD crawls. I've actually never thrown these. I'm gonna bust out the Ned rig for those bad boys. Got a mustad hook, which I might have broken into. And last but not least, we have a bankroll jig. We're gonna tie these bad boys up. We're gonna get into this slam. I think actually all of these baits look really good for today, and then we're gonna be able to knock this thing out pretty quick. All right, here we go. What are we gonna start with? Throw a little frog action around. If there's anything shallow, it should eat it. So this frog's actually pretty interesting because it has this massive cupped lip on the front. Something I've never seen any other frog have, but it really allows that frog to go left and right, and it kind of shoots some water off too since it's so cupped. But check that thing out. I mean, you get into a really nice walking cadence with that. It helps so much. And it's still extremely pliable too, so like when the fish comes up and eats it, hookup ratio is still really good. It's not going to get in the way. It doesn't, you know, bounce off of their lip or anything. It's pretty sweet. Oh God. Oh, big crappie. We'll take it. First fish of the slam. Oh God. There we go. First fish of the slam. We got a crappie on the Ned rig with the TRD craw. Solid. It's a decent crappie. See ya. Oh. God, that was sick. There we go. Thought I heard you jumping around in there. Yeah, that was so freaking cool. I popped this jig out of the tree and I saw this guy just come barreling after it. That was tight. That was tight. First bass of the slam, and I must have casted 8 to 10 times, maybe even more, into this tree. I thought I heard something jump, came back to the other side, flipped the jig up into the tree and popped it out. This guy came just cruising after it. Pretty sweet. That's the bankroll jig. Just knocked one out. 2 baits down, we got a few left. Let's keep going. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. Chatterbait. Just ripping it across that windy point. Oh, that's bait number 3. Fish number 3. Another keeper size bass. He's probably 14 inches. Just kind of burning that chatterbait over this point. Really shallow, windy, lots of bait. There we go. All right, well, we've got 3 baits left. We've gone through the swim bait, we've got the jig, and the Z-Man craw. So all we've got left is the 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗹 ribbon, the crankbait, and the frog. Now I think that these last 3 might be a little tough. We're gonna try to knock this thing out strong. Oh, get in here. Oh yeah, wormfish. Switched gears up real quick and we are making it happen right there, boys. It's the 𝗙𝗍𝗶𝗹 ribbon. Another keeper size fish, nothing huge, but I mean, I'll take it. The bite's definitely slowed down throughout the day. But, you know, that's that fall transition for you. There's not much you can do. All we have left is the crankbait and the frog. And they're going to be a tough two. So I'm going to give myself like an hour of fishing to try to complete this. Hopefully we do. We'll see what happens. Oh my God, I'm looking at a fish. I'm stuck right now with the crankbait, and I'm looking at a bass feeding right here. What the hell? What is going on with this thing? Oh, that was so freaking cool! That was so freaking cool! Oh! That fish is back here feeding on bait right now. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Whew. My crankbait is stuck in the water. I literally saw this fish nosing down back here in 3 feet on bait. I picked up the frog, tossed it in. Oh God, about to lose my crankbait. Threw the frog in, and he came up and just annihilated it. Biggest fish of the slam. That was so freaking sick. That's okay. That's got me so pumped. That was no joke. The coolest thing. Literally, crankbait stuck. Picked up the frog just to throw it in to see if this fish would get triggered and come up and eat. And that's the biggest fish of the slam. He's probably 2.5 pounds. I mean, not to get super ridiculously stoked over 2.5 pounder. Just the whole action of what just happened was so sick. Unfreaking real. Oh boy. I think I got one. I think I got one. Oh, let's go. Slam complete. That's it. That completes it. That makes it finished. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care if the fish is smaller than the crankbait. OMG. Look at that. All right, you guys. Well, we just caught that tiny little green sunfish, which completes the slam for us. We caught a fish on every bait in the box, which took about, let's see, I started at 1:06. It is now 4:26. So 3 hours and 20 minutes. Not too bad. I'm pretty stoked on it, but I am ready to go home. It's been a really long day. It's been a really kind of iffy day. I mean, I've had plenty of bites. Really hard to put a pattern together because these fish are still in that fall transition. They're not really into a fall bite yet, but that fish that I caught in the frog in the back of that creek definitely tells me that something is starting to kick off. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out the mystery tackle box for yourself. I'm gonna leave those links down in the description below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button on Mystery Tackle Box's YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much again. Catch you on the next one.